Hello friends, this is Coldrun. Welcome back to a blind playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV's Dawntrail expansion, where we're here in Solution 9, and this should be the quest from Nostalgia, something straight in the neighborhood. This should be the quest to unlock the second optional dungeon. We did Tender Valley last time. Let's take a look at whatever this leads to. Nostalgia breathes a sigh of relief at the sight of you. Kukushu, I've been looking all over for you. Apologies for the lack of pleasantries, but there's precious little time to spare. A curious anomaly has wormed its way into living memory, and we fear it could pose a terrible threat if left alone. An anomaly. That's vague. Like a virus? Like a computer virus? Wonderful. Oblivion is lucky to count you among its allies. Let's convene at the Gate of Remembrance. With fair warning, you may not be able to recognize me at first glance. Are you going to wear like a mustache? Oh, it didn't even click to me. The anomaly is in living memory itself. So yeah, she's here and she's going to be a different form entirely then. In fact, who is here? Place where the endless endure forevermore. These people are still here. I was expecting all this to be shut down, I guess. Zipline to Canal Town. No, I guess the robot staff are still here, and I guess now people can kind of wander in. Huh. So what form is Nostalgia going to be? Like a child? Like from I'm curious. Is she going to be like a buff dude? Is she going to be like a kangaroo? I'm really curious what form she's going to take here. I guess it's not whatever form you want to take. It's a form that like memory puts into you. I actually don't remember if... Right, okay. So she's like piloting one of these things. Okay. Aha, there you are, Kukushu. And the memory thing no longer is active anyway. It's me, Nostalgia. Surprised? Kukushu sure is. With Zeralja gone, Oblivion's been allocating its resources to an investigation of living memory. Utilizing Kafkiwa's technology, we developed remote-controlled sentries operable from the back room, so our surveys are both safe and efficient. I actually wonder if those others are operated by Oblivion too. Like the gatekeeper and the zipline people. To think all this once lay at Everkeep's summit. I can't help but wonder if a shade of my father ever resided in this grand city of the Endless. Forgive me, I did say I'd explain the circumstances behind all this. During an earlier survey of the area, I encountered one of the Endless. He claimed to be one of the city's caretakers and offered me a guided tour. I accept. Oh, this is the guided tour guy. Yeah, but he's gone. So it might be someone else? I accepted, thinking I could conduct my observations at the same time, but that's when we discovered an anomaly, a rift in the very fabric of living memory. I'm sure you'd rather see it for yourself to believe it, though. Alright, we're going to the Esperance. Constancy is the person... I think Constancy is different from the person who gave us the tour, but the tour guide is really specific, isn't that? Isn't that a... I really don't remember who gave the tour guide. Who gave the tour back around in the first section, in the water section. But it was someone gave that as like an unlock quest for one of the what do you call it, the flight points. Constancy, a warm yesterland welcome to you, my friend, or should I say welcome back? I had not expected you to return as our anomaly-slaying volunteer. I do hope I was able to make your first visit to the Gate of Remembrance a special one. Your associate here informed... This has got to be someone different. Your associate here informed me of what occurred afterwards, namely Her Majesty's regrettable demise. You needn't fret. I harbor no ill will against you. I, for one, would not wish to remain endless at the cost of such terrible sacrifice to worlds beyond. I should hope that, and I hope that most of the people here would feel that way. But it's hard to say. As an American, it's hard to say. Though your efforts saw the city's terminals deactivated, I somehow remain. Still, I'm grateful for my survival, as it allowed me to discover this peculiar phenomenon. So they're not defining why he's still here. I guess maybe he does feel like he has unfinished business. A lost district of living memory that lies beyond this rift, you see. A lost district, a whole other district. I previously informed you that our beautiful city was comprised of 4 areas, but this was not always the case. Numerous others once thrived, until one day our reality was irrevocably altered in an attempt to bridge our world to others, and several districts were consumed in the process. So this went into the back rooms of the back rooms. Among the areas lost was a resplendent amusement district known as Dreamborough. This rift, however, allows us access through its streets once more. Nostalgia. We took a cursory glance at a gander of the place for ourselves, since we were curious to know what became of it. And you get chased by Slimers. But there's nothing amusing about it. Quite the opposite, actually. We were promptly chased out by a horde of angry ghosts. After decades disconnected from living memory's ether supply, we must assume the endless who resided there are no more. But what a cool idea for what a cool idea for a dungeon. The once idyllic atmosphere has been like a ghost-infested former endless hub. Are these the ghosts of the endless who like warped into something different when they were no longer connected? I wonder. It's been marred by a dismal shroud, and I dare say our poor Dreamborough has warped itself into a place of nightmares. It has returned to us as a lost soul world, longing for connection. The beings within have come to call it the Strayborough Deadwalk. So some people still live there, some endless still live there? Now that it's reconnected with living memory or nostalgia, its presence is a risk to the city, so we'd like you to brave the Deadwalk and shed some light on this mystery. I would like to do this. What a great idea for a dungeon. I can't wait to see how it will wreck me. Constancy, you have my thanks. I regret I cannot give you a tour of the place myself, but know that I shall be with you in spirit. You're with me in spirit right now, aren't you? The Strayborough Deadwalk. And what a great name for it, too. Like, that is a combination of syllables that I find ominous. Dreamborough, a district of living memory long thought lost to interdimensional fusion, rises from the rift after decades of disconnection. Yet what lies beyond its gates is not the dazzling paradise of Constancy's memory, but a land marred by shadow and haunted by vestiges of the endless, who once called it home. You must venture into the twisted grounds and quell the lost soul's agony once and for all, but the phantoms within do not take kindly to the living. That was a very fast queue. Again, I guess it's the expert thing, like people queuing for the expert roulettes must spark this. And I think that explains why the tone of these feels so strange in groups, because people move very quickly through these. Interesting that it's like we're going to a new reflection, or traveling through time or something. Yeah, just people, and I don't blame them, because I think if you're doing it efficiently, they're not rude or anything, but they're brusque. They're just very, down to business, next thing. And again, I totally respect that as a tone. This has big haunted carnival vibes, and I frigging love it already. And you know what? Even these, I just had one. Even we got a heya and a hello here. Excellent. Welcome one and all to the land of waking dreams and nightmares. Please form a single file line. Oh, the ghosts are friendly. They're like, I don't know, they're carnival conductors, or not carnival, carnival barkers, like that sort of thing. What is this a variant on, this theme? Is this a variant on, like, the normal Halloween music? Like, when you're doing, like, the Halloween event in that haunted house sort of thing? I think that's what it is. We'll frolic and play until our dying day. How thrilling, how chilling. Stray memories. Look at this place. This is so fun. Like, the tone, I mean, it's fun, but, like, the tone is super fun. I mean, it can't be fun for the people who are actually, like, living here. This has got to be actually scary, not fun scary, but still. And the memories aren't... These stray memories aren't... Oh, hear ye, his royal headness, Leonog graces us with his presence. Is this a Headless Horseman thing? His royal headness, join us, bow down. Oh my god, they got, like the dolls put on their head. Bow down to my flawless noggin. Your king decrees it. They're like malicious mist. They're like having fun with it. Like, the enemies, I mean, are sort of having fun with it, but it's hard to say because these people look like actual citizens being actually tormented. Join us and be crowned in splendor. Yeah, they're putting these... I don't want to be crowned in splendor. I'm getting away from this. Impossible. You deny my regal royal headness? I wonder what happens if you get hit by them. You just take damage? Team Spirit, it's our duty to seize the Nogginless. Spirited Charge. Let me not get in their way. Oh, and they go in different directions. His royal headness, join us. Yeah, they're all, like, puppeted in some way. Shit. Oh, God. What's happening? I can't move. I can't move. I thought I could run through it, but I got headed. I'm not sure, but I'm being chased by a thing. Oh, I got headed. Shit. Okay. Yep, now I got bonked. Now I have a head on me. Now we get to see at least. It just inhibits my movements. I'm becrowned. And I can't move. And I can't take actions. This is kind of amazing. You shall not rest until every servant bears my a beauteous noggin. Oh boy, this is a lot of moving out of the way, and I love this. A glorious noodleus befits my... A glorious nodding noodleus befits my kingdom. Oh god. Alright, stay out of their way, stay out of their way. Ah! No! Dang it! So there is a range here. Shoot, let me move, let me move. Okay, I'm here at least. I can avoid death, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, I think we're okay. Oh, boy. Apologies for breaking character. It's time you stop resisting. There are limits to my patience. Let me kill you! Let me kill... They're sobbing. I wonder if his headness underneath is actually an entity, an intelligent entity. Goodbye, my subjects, and good night. No, you were straight up a doll. I wasn't sure if you were beheaded as well. If, like, you were just a regular person. Forget me, Nog Gardens. Lost souls of every age, the frolicking gardens is your whimsical stage. Do be careful to not lose yourself in our phantasmal attractions. I'll never go home again. I think even the ghosts were people once. But the stray nightmare... No, they're not. They're not. They're memories. They're nightmares. They're pieces of people. They once were people. Or they once were part of people. Stray rascal? Maybe some of these are just fiends. Just straight up... No, I don't think they're fiends from the 13th. I wonder. That first fight seems like it's going to be the kind where even if you know what's coming, execution might be tricky each time. Well, doesn't it? Like the kind of place where... Even if you know what to do, like sometimes finding the safe path is not like just super straightforward. At least for me. What are those rides? Are those bears? Those are bears in nightcaps. I am looking forward to coming back to this with friends, like for a slow run. To just look around more, because this is... My goodness. And you got the Ferris wheel going 1,000,000 miles an hour? Of course, that'd be a nightmare. Oh, God! Okay. Is this my favorite dungeon in Dawntrail? I don't know. It's so unique, and it's so unique that it's hard to compare it to like something more serious. But this has got to be up there. Attention to all dreamers, you're cordially invited to Jack in the Pot's Enchanted Tea Party. What do we got here? We got plates all around the side. We got saucers discarded and broken. Greetings, goodly guests. Your tea awaits. Is there going to be a spill the tea ability? Troubling teacups. My finest cups. I see ghosts pointing in certain directions. Tea War, let me get away from that. Maybe that'll be the active one. Oh, shoot. Is it like one of the... We had to follow which of the teacups is safe? Yeah, I guess we had to follow the dancing cups. Okay. 3-card Monty. Or no, is it like, I guess, 4-card Monty? All right, 2 Ghost Monty. So maybe we have to... Because that's a lot to follow. Do we have to follow... Maybe we follow a... No, it's not a lot to follow. You just have to pay attention. And I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to... Maybe it's this way? I think those two on the other side were it, but no, I was dead wrong. I couldn't have been wronger. I see what I have to do. I just... I got lost in strategy. I was like, do I look for the other ones? But no. Now what's happening? Teapots are pouring water into some. Did I pick a bad spot? No, I picked an okay spot. All right, ghost in the teapots. We can get this. We can get this. All right, that and that. So those are the 2 ones. I see them. I lost them. I totally lost them. I 100% lost them. I'm just going to follow other players here. Okay. Okay, I think we all lost them. Oh gosh. I get the idea of it. This is not like rather unlike Tender Valley. I feel like this one is... Both these fights have been not so much figure out what the mechanic is, as much as doing the mechanic itself is tough. Oh god, I like that fight. I don't care if I got hit by literally every mechanic. I like that fight. Grab your balloons to the endless house here. The Ferris... Sorry for all the balls. It's been a while since I've done it. I'm getting hit by everything. I would type my... Yeah, no worries. Limemonger. Look at that. Everyone is super great here. I really like the 14 community. Stray dolls. We got Calcabrina time. You're a formidable slayer of ghosts, but have you the strength to best their master? Probably not. My party members do, but not me. Yeah, like, what are the... Oh, so you got a picture of... Yeah, you got a painting of... Oh, God, I want to come back to look at the paintings later, but you got a painting of Living Memory there. We got Stray dolls. Tables shaking off their things. Are they going to explode? Oh, God. So, oh, interesting. Someone is has marked one of the stray dolls as number 1. I wonder if you have to kill one before the other, and for like, I don't know, if you kill them too close to one another, if something happens, or if just they put out so much damage that they want to emphasize that you want to kill one at a time. Because it seems like now they're just like the last one is like just head bopping over and over. So maybe you'd want to kill them closer together, I would think. Beyond this hall lies Traumarai, Lord of Nightmares. Yeah, that's a good name for a Lord of Nightmares. Heed my words, and together we shall end his reign of terror. The Phantom Guide is helping us. I guess that makes sense. They're shepherding us through. Mapping the realm Strayborough. Oh, look at those teeth-like table things. Is this... It's a nightmare cloth clown thing. Daylit Nightmare Traumarai. I don't know how the double A, how the umlaut over the A impacted Traumarai. I don't know. All right, time to get wrecked. Let's go, Traumarai. Yesterday is gone, yet tomorrow never comes. So sleep, child, and drown in nightmares everlasting. Bitter regret. Let me get out of the middle for this. And get into the middle for this. Defy me as you wish, you will not wake you from this misery. Oh god, what's happening? Step into the light and become as a ghost to pass through all things corporeal. Okay, we've done it. Get far away! By Traumarise, beware Traumarise magic, you sense danger, return... Wait. Should you sense danger, return to my beacons and your mortal flesh will be something something. Prepares a ward against spirits. I want to become non-spirit. Yes. Malicious mist, that sounds like AoE. Let's do a group buff on that. It's an AO group dot. Memorial March, Spirits of Eternal Reverie to me. Alright, so one and then the other, it seems like. Oh, nope, I picked wrong. And get to the middle. It was one then the other, I just forgot which was first, I guess. Ward against the living, let's become undead. We are ghostly. Poltergeist and Memorial March. So we'll get on this side, good. Oh no, we made a mistake! No, we want to become ghostly again. And we want to get over here, I think, right? Yeah. And a ward against the living. So we want to stay as ghosts here. Memorial March. Bitter regret, we want to be in the middle, I think, for this. Ward against spirits. This was probably the easiest boss out of all the optional dungeons, I think. Yeah, this was by far the easiest boss out of all the optional dungeons. Like the one where the mechanics were clearest and easiest to execute, like once you knew them. That's just my opinion anyway. Yay! Lalafels have the best victory cheer, don't they? I just really wanted to take a look back at these paintings before I leave here. Yeah, these are just paintings of the paintings of living memory. Yeah. Nostalgia, you're back. Was the Deadwalk haunt as haunting as we expected? As haunting... What did we say? As haunting as we expected. No, do not skip cutscene. Let me get this straight. You met a disturbed mascot, attended a twisted tea party, were assaulted by a sky wheel and a merry-go-round, and fought for your life in a haunted house. It was a blast. Constancy, the Endless House to be precise, and with that my suspicions are confirmed. In the days when the Dreamborough yet flourished, the Endless House often held plays with volunteers from the audience. These volunteers would be cast as the story's heroes and tasked with rescuing a captive princess from Traumarai, Lord of Nightmares. So this was the memory of Traumarai, kind of arising from all those memories because their fear was like taking primacy. I believe the Deadwalk's monstrous residents were given life by the lingering memories of the Endless who once called it home. As its name once implied, the district was built for those Endless who loved to dream. The theme park itself likely gained a mind of its own. Over the years, perhaps it too harbored the hope that a hero would grant its former citizens' final desperate wish for freedom and for home. So as I understand it, when Queen's Fiend and Zoralja first attempted interdimensional fusion, a few areas within living memory suddenly vanished into the rift, including Dreamburrow. As the endless souls within began to fade, their memories and desires fused with the very essence of their home to turn the Deadwalk into what it is now? As the souls began to fade, their memories and desires fused with their idea of their home to turn it into this mishmash of like memory and desire and dreaming and this desire for independence and home. Considering the timing, we have to assume the district's reconnection is due to Her Majesty's last attempt at interdimensional fusion. But with Traumarai gone, those lost souls should finally be able to rest in peace. I'm not entirely certain, but the rift did close upon Kakushu's return. I can only hope your hypothesis is truth, and their role in that hollow performance has concluded. That was not a hollow performance. I get what you're saying in real life it was hollow, but that was, I can't tell you how cool that was. That was just one of the best dungeons. Full stop, one of the best 14 dungeons, I think. That one of the best, because a lot of the dungeons, the really great dungeons, get their power not just from the mechanics and the spectacle and the visuals and the flavor, but also from their tie-in to the story. If you leave the tie-in to the story out of it, because this is, you know, there's definitely a tie-in to the story, but it's not like driving what makes this dungeon cool. If you remove the impact of story on a dungeon, I think this is right up there with the best dungeons 14's ever put out. As is mine, I suspect. Long have I served as a guide, eager to bring joy to every visitor who has passed through living memory's golden gates. But I see now why I remained. I was meant to perform this final act of guidance, to lead you both to those lost dreamers. I hope you can find peace now. Because it can't be great, like, just being a tour guide for, like, random people who... It's like being the Chernobyl tour guide, like, before... I think it's actually kind of a big thing now, but before that. I do not wish to dampen the mood, of course, so I shall take my leave, but I could not be prouder to serve my fellow citizens. And I could not be happier that you were my final guests. Farewell, my friends, and thank you. Truly. Bye. He was a constant tour guide. Steady as they go. I pity him, but I think it's best to let him go. I do. I was hoping he would fade away. Did he fade? He didn't fade. Was I looking away and he faded? I might have. I literally just had to adjust my mic briefly. We should return to Solution 9. Your good deeds still need to go rewarded after all. I'll meet you back there as my real self this time. A job well done, Kakushu. With the Deadwalk anomaly taken care of, Oblivion can return to its regular surveys of living memory. And we'll have to decide carefully how best to handle the former Haven of the Endless, but I do know one thing for sure. It's our duty to recover the mystery... Boy, I am really up in your grill, aren't I? Up in your something. It's our duty to uncover the mysteries at the heart of living memory. And what it was made for, what horrors keep it running, so that we may never repeat those mistakes. I'd like to think that's what the lost souls would have wanted as well. And that's what will drive me forward. Thank you again for your help, and safe travels out there. And learn what personal space is. Okay, yeah. That's going to be it for me for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this as they come out, and I'll see you next time in what is either going to be the 7.1 MSQ or the Alliance raid, or maybe a mixture of both. I don't know. I might do one then the other. I don't know. We'll see. Bye-bye.